Here is the review and the definition mean by the drawer and acceptor, which is books of drawer and acceptor. There are the two parties as we discuss. The two parties where we discuss, I have taken the example in the bill of exchange as a drawer and drawee. Drawer means the seller. The seller of the goods is called as drawer, and not only seller of the goods, who has prepared who, who has prepared the bill of exchange is called as drawer. The person whoever purchased, the buyer, whoever purchased the goods and agreed to make the payment of the due amount, he is called as drawee. Here, their both books will be different, whereas according to him, the document, what the document? The bill of exchange document, according to the drawer, according to the drawer, according to the drawee, will be different. According to the drawer, we said this document is the bills receivable because it indicates the amount is receivable. And the same document according to the drawee, it will called as bills payable. It means the bill of exchange will be indicated as bills receivable and bills payable. Okay. So here the drawer we will consider as a different terminology, which is he is the maker because he is preparing, and he is the drawer, and we can consider as a seller. Who is he? He is a seller. Who is the seller of the goods, and he is the buyer, drawing, and is also known as acceptor. So these are the rules, and books of accounts will be different. It means the same document when he prepared and took the approval or acceptance of the drawee, and that document he will called as a bills receivable, and that is the bills receivable document he will consider as a asset for his business. Whereas the same document for the party of drawee will be considered as a liability, which is current liability, and whereas it is a current asset. So now we will discuss in detail about the drawer and drawee, which is the drawer or drawee or maker or acceptor in their books, how it will be represents. Let's first we'll discuss about the drawer, the person whoever prepared the goods and sold the goods on credit basis and prepared a bill of exchange, and he will call that bill of exchange as bills receivable. In that, he is the sale of goods. He will sell the goods initially and records the sales of goods and debiting to the drawer account, the drawee account. It means the journal entry we have discussed in the financial accounting one, when the goods are sold on credit basis. What is the entry we will write? Simply, we will write we are make the sales. So sales should be credit according to the nominal account. The party is not paid the amount. The party is not paid the account. The party place of debit, we will write the party name. For example, party name is B. B means it will take Bharat. Bharat account debtor to sales account. So that is only saying the drawer initially records the sales of goods and debiting the buyer's name. The buyer's name or buyer's account. Who is the buyer here? Bharat. We write Bharat account debtor to, and he will make the credit as a sales account. This is the journal entry we have recorded. Bharat account debtor to sales account. And we know the reasons why the Bharat is debited, why sales is credited. Bharat is debited because the Bharat is the, what is here? Bharat is receiver of the benefit. The benefit receiver name should be debit according to the personal account. We remember personal account said that debit the receiver, credit the giver. So Bharat is the receiver of benefit. That's the reason his name is debited, and sales according to the nominal account, it should be credited because of its income. This is the accounting treatment of sale of goods. Second one, the drawing and receiving the bill. It means preparing the bill and receiving the bill will be one entry. It means he is drawing the bill. When he draw the bill and receive the bill after the acceptance of drawee, then what we are getting here? We are getting the bill here. So bills receivable account debtor. We are receiving the bill. 2. From whom we are receiving? As exchange to close this account, we are writing Bharat name credit side. Bharat account. So this is the entry accounting treatment of in the books of drawer when the bill is drawn and received the bill. Now explanation is when the bill is drawn and received, the drawer debits the bills receivable account. I wrote the same thing. Bills BR direct I wrote shortly. Bills receivable account debtor 2 credits the buyer's name. Why should we make credit here? Already we said in the previous entry the due amount is there from the Bharat. Now instead of amount we received the one instrument, one asset which is called the bills receivable, that will be the debited and the amount will be credited like this. This is the for the second entry. The handling of the bill. This bill he can hold, he can maintain the bill and he can utilize this bill according to a simple terms in 4 ways, where he can discount the bill, he can endorse the bill and he can send to bank for collection and otherwise he retained the bills. In detail we will discuss in further problematic point of view what mean by this all. However, he will hold the bill, that is called as handling the bill. The drawer can hold the bill or discount the bill at the bank or endorse the bill at the party and corresponding entries are made to the books of accounts. It means, as I told, he can utilize these bills in the 4 ways. That are the 4 ways. We can say retaining of bill, holding of the bill. Number 2 is discounting the bill. Number 3, endorsing of bill. Number 4, sent to bank for collection. These are the different ways he can utilize the bill. For every the situation, for every type of utilization of bill, there are separate journal entries that all entries will write and this is will comes under the holding of the bill. So this is about the whole rule and the rough accounting treatment of books of drawer. Let's see the drawee. Drawee means what we said. According to the drawee point of view, that is completely bills payable. First, he purchased the bills on the credit basis. What we said, purchase of goods. The same story we discussed. Person A sold the goods, person B is purchased. So B point of view, now we are talking about in the point of view of B. The previously we discussed the whole story about the A point of view. That's why he is the seller. Now we'll discuss about the B point of view. In the point of view of B, he is the buyer and he is the debtor. And here when he purchased the goods on credit basis from the A, what will be the entry? A normal entry when we purchase the entries, when we purchase the goods, purchase account debtor. What is the entry? Purchase account debtor to, what should we write? The person name. Who is the person? We will take A. For example, A is equals to Amit account. Okay, purchase account data to Amit account. Like this entry we will make when we purchase the goods on credit basis. The explanation also same thing here. The acceptor records the purchases of goods, debiting the purchase account, and crediting the seller's name, the seller's drawers account. That's it. Second one, when he accept the bill, as I discussed, according to the drawer, that is the bills receivable is asset. That's why he took as a when asset received, he took as bills receivable account debtor. According to the drawer, he took as a bills receivable as a debit because it is a asset. Now according to the drawee, that is the liability. So liability point of view, when is liability created, that should be credited. So bills payable account should be credited. And to whom we are liable? To the drawer we are liable. Who is the drawer here? The liability of drawer will say Amit account. So Amit account debtor to bills payable account. Now entry is the same. When the bill is accepted and the acceptor name debits the seller drawer and the credit is the bills payable account. That's the point I already mentioned in the journal entry. Amit account debtor to bills payable account. In the place of drawer, I am taking the person's names, for example. Okay, payment made or dishonored. Whenever the payment made or dishonored, the entry will be occurred. We will discuss this is in detail. What will be entries in the time of different situations. As I said, bill endorsed, bill discounted, bill sent to for bank collection. We'll discuss situation wise in details. Like whenever the payment made, simple logic. When the payment is made, we are making the payment. Those cash or bank balance is goes out. So goes out is cash or bank balance. Mostly bank will be there. Account. So what will come back? This paper, whatever the liability is, will be created. So whenever the bill is honored, bills payable account debtor to bank account or cash account. This entry will write. If the bill is dishonored, it means the bill is not met to the drawer. It means the drawer is not make the payment. That is called dishonor of bill. In that situation, same entry will there. The cash will not come here. The bills payable will be invalid and it will close and the cash will not come. Here we will write the Amit name, the drawer name again. That's the point. Same thing we are saying. At the maturity, the acceptor makes the entry, the payment, debiting the bills payable and crediting the cash account. If This is up to acceptance of bill. If the dishonor of bill, accepted entry was reserved and the re-establish the seller to the creditors. It means again the creditor account where we said debit of the credit, it will be back to the credit. Whereas the first we said the credit of Amit, that will be back repeated to recredited his account. This is the overview about the what is the rule and the what they called and what they will do in the books of accounts. They are roughly about the debitor and creditor. Here, a simple topic as we discussed already, which is mean honor of bill, dishonor of bill. Honor of bill. Honor of bill means if the on maturity date, as we discussed the roughly review of the story. Okay, one person is sold the goods. What he has sold goods? He sold the goods after worth of 10,000. And after 3 months, what did he promise? After 3 months, he will make the payment. The B will make the payment after 3 months to Amit. The Bharat is the buyer, Amit is the seller, and Amit is sold the goods to the Bharat, and Bharat has to make the payment. Due to the legal issues, they already prepared a document called as bill of exchange. According to the bill of exchange, the Bharat has to make the payment to the Amit. Who has to make the payment? The Bharat has to make the payment to the Amit after 3 months. According to this contract, if in practically if he paid the amount 20,000 out of 20,000 according to his commitment if he paid on date, either before date or on the maturity date or before the date, it will be considered simply as honor of bill. Mostly if the bill is paid on the date, it is called as honor of date. In case if it is the payment is not made, then it is called as dishonor of bill. This is the simple thing. If the bill is met, it is called met, the bill made by the A. If he met, it means he has given back the bill to him and he received the money. Then it is simply honor of bill. If the person is not came on the date of due, the maturity date, and he not paid the amount to the A, the drawer, that is called as dishonor of bill. So this is the overview about the honor and dishonor. Let's see the definitions. Honor of bill when the bill presented for the payment on its maturity date. According to the maturity date, if it is presented and make the payment. The drawee, the person obligated to make the payment and the bill is said to honored. This signifies the successful completion of the transaction and it is bill settled. When the transaction is settled, it means whatever due amount is there, that is paid by the drawee to the drawer according to the maturity time period, according to the commitment, then it is completed the successful transaction, then it is called honor of bill. In case the drawee is not paid the payment according to the maturity date, and that will be called as dishonor of bill. Same thing we discussed. If the drawee fails to pay, when drawee fails to pay the bill amount due on the date and considered as a dishonor, it can be happens in the various reasons. Maybe what will be the main reasons? Obviously, when he don't have the sufficient funds. If I don't have the money, I can't pay. That's the reason. If this can be happens to due to various reasons such as insufficient funds, refusal pay or insolvency, the person will be become as insolvent or dishonored of the similar other bills or different reasons that will be happen dishonor of bill. So this is the explanation about honor of bill and dishonor of bill. Next we'll discuss very small topic which is renewal of bill. If the bill is honored, if the bill is honored means transaction is completed, there is no issue. But in case bill is dishonored, what will happen? Simply when the bill is dishonored, the person, the drawer will send the notice to the drawee, or else before the notice, the drawee will come. The drawee will come to the drawer and request to renewal of bill. Sir, what mean by renewal of bill? It means already there is a bill between the two persons. Okay. It is the maturity date on 31st March 2025. So this is the maturity date. Before the maturity date or on the maturity date, the B will request directly to the A as I am unable to make the payment for the bill. As we committed for the date of payment of 31st 3 2025. But my dear Amit, I am unable to make the payment on the due date. So kindly we will make a renewal of bill. It means the same bill will be recreate. with the interest or noting charges with the different terms and conditions, that will be recreation of bill is called as renewal of bill. Let's see the definition here. The original bill is cancelled. Obviously, the bill is will be cancelled whenever the date is reached. Whenever they came to the maturity date, the bill will be dishonor if the payment is not made. Obviously, he is unable to make the payment. That's why he is requesting for renewal of bill. And the original bill is cancelled, and the new bill will be created and accepted by the drawee. And this will be happen whenever the request made by the drawee and the request accepted by drawer. At this situation, renewal of bill is possible. The reason is, obviously, the reason is when he is unable to pay. Who is unable to pay? The drawee is unable to pay the original bill amount and is requesting for the extension of it, means the changing of the date and renewing of the new bill. And this is the simple explanation about the renewal of bill. Now we understand already what mean by renewal of bill. Now we'll discuss retaining of bill. First we'll understand what mean by retaining of bill. Retaining of bill means, as we discussed, the maturity date is, we discussed 31st/3/2025. For example, on this date the bill has to be honored. But before this date only, before this date, for example, we'll take February. Before this month means February. In the month of Feb, the drawee is requesting directly to the drawer. The drawee is who is here? The B. The Bharat is requesting to A as not for the renewal of bill, but this time is requesting, I will make the payment in the month of Feb only. Means before than the maturity date, the drawee is requesting to make the payment. I will make the payment before maturity date. So that is called as retaining of bill. It means retiring. Retiring means what? What mean by retiring in employment? Getting the break or getting the rest time or leaving the work and taking the break from the regular operations from the so many years. Same reason here. Retiring of bill means here he is requesting to, I will make the payment before maturity date. Actual the maturity date was the 31st March 2005, but in the month of Feb only, 1 month before only, the B is requesting, I will make the payment now only. I will make the payment now only. So this is called as retiring of bill. Then what mean by rebate here? Rebate means simply the payment is, the total payment is, we said 10,000 rupees. Okay, the amount is 10,000 rupees and we have to make the payment on 31st March 2005. So give me the discount. Who is this requesting here? The Bharat, the drawee is requesting here. Give me the discount for the payment of retaining of bill. It means I am paying earlier than you are demanded. I am paying, actually what is the date of maturity? The date of maturity is 31st March 2005, but I am going to make the payment before the maturity date. So kindly provide the discount. So that kind of facility is called as what, beta? Bill rebate. Bill rebate means what? Now we will discuss the definition. Bill of paying the bill of exchange before its maturity date. That is only I told. What is the maturity date? 31st/3/2005, but he is paying it February month only. That's the reason he is asking to, I am going to make the payment before the maturity date. The paying of bill of exchange amount before the maturity date. In the part of it, he is requesting for discount the amount. That is called rebate. The rebate means the holder of the holder of bill offers a discount. Offers a discount known as rebate. So we have to remember the word of discount. So discount on the bill at the time of before the maturity date, so is known as rebate. The drawee, the person owning the money and earlier the payment. The person will be owning the money earlier the payment. For example, the bill amount is, we know, 10,000 rupees. So he is saying that you can make the honor the bill before the maturity date and no need to pay the 500 rupees. You have to pay only 9,500 rupees. So indirectly 500 rupees discount allowed by the drawer and received by the drawee. Clear? So this is called as rebate. And what is the purpose? Simply to get the amount earlier. To get the amount of due, the debt amount will be get in the earlier stage. This rebate and the retiring of bill will be used. So retaining means holding the bill. Retiring bill means the honoring of the bill before the maturity date. Purpose of the retiring of bill what here? The drawee can settle the debt sooner. The potential save the interest. The holder receive the immediate cash even if less than the amount. Yes, obviously the amount is less than, earlier he will get the amount. So the both parties will get the benefits in this what? Retiring of bill. The first party will get the benefit as, which is no need of to pay the interest amount, and the which is drawee. Drawee is no need to pay the interest amount, whereas the drawer will get the benefit is he can get the money earlier than the maturity date. So this is the overview about the retiring of bill and what mean by the rebate. Orally, retiring of bill with rebate we have discussed with an example.